Hey everybody, welcome back to the Miniac, and today we are going to be talking about the second generation John Cooper Works. We're talking about the N14s, the N18s, the Coupe, the Roadster, we're not going to talk about the Paceman and the Countryman, and I might not talk about everything with these cars because there's so much to cover, and I'm just going to give you the basic information about these vehicles, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the video and enjoy seeing the pictures and seeing the video on screen, so you get to enjoy these cars like I do. So, a little background information. In 2008, Mini bought the John Cooper Works brand, and in 2009, factory John Cooper Works started to come off the line. So instead of a Mini Cooper S John Cooper Works, we had a Mini John Cooper Works. But before we kick off with the factory John Cooper Works, let's start in 2007. John Cooper releases a tuning kit for the R55, R56, and R57 cars. It included an uprated intake system, exhaust, ECU remap, and it bumped the horsepower from 171 horsepower up to 192, about a 17 horsepower increase depending on which country you're in, because the horsepower ratings were different between the UK and the US. Torque figures were also boosted up, a 0 to 62 time of 6.8 seconds and a top speed of 144 miles per hour. This was commonly called the Stage 1 kit. And the coolest thing here, according to Mike Cooper, is in certain driving situations, this car was actually faster than the 218 horsepower Mini JCW GP. The tuning kit was later revised for the 2011 LCI models, and it included this time an uprated exhaust, intake system, exhaust manifold, ECU remap, numbered plaque with serial number on it, and JCW emblems, and it bumped the horsepower from the stock 181 horsepower up to 200 horsepower. I actually had myself a 2013 Mini Cooper S with the JCW tuning kit on it, and it had phenomenal power. And what I loved about the Cooper S's is that they had so much torque so much low-end torque compared to the JCWs. Now, in 2008, the factory JCW was unveiled in the UK market, and then we got it as a 2009 model. The model codes for these cars were MF91 for the hardtop and MM91 for the Clubman. It was a whole new model, completely different. It had a max horsepower of 208 horsepower. It had an uprated turbo, larger bore exhaust, sportier ECU remap, and a 0 to 62 of 6.3 seconds or 6.6 seconds in the Clubman. That is incredibly quick. It also had an electronic locking differential control because at this point in time, Mini had killed off a mechanical limited slip differential. Now, I heard rumors they're going to be bringing back a mechanical limited slip differential for the new models, but at this point in time, they got rid of it. But the new diff control had an infinitely variable setting of 0 to 50%. The cars also now had a dynamic traction control, which is fantastic. They also came with 4-pot Brembo calipers with JCW brakes. This was a 4-piston aluminum fixed front caliper in red with a red single-piston rear caliper. They also had perforated and grooved ventilated front discs and rear brake discs of 12.44 inches and 11 inches respectively. Fast forward to 2013 when we finished off the entire run of the R56, and we had the cream of the crop, the best one out there, the 2013 Mini GP2. This had 214 horsepower in the US or 218 horsepower in the UK, 0 to 60 time of 6.1 seconds, a top speed of 150 miles per hour. They also had increased compression. They had a unique 17-inch wheel that was inspired by the GP1 car, Kumho tires, adjustable coilovers, 6-piston Brembos from the BMW 135i, a full valance tray and functional rear diffuser, special spoiler with carbon fiber elements, red mirror caps, brake ducts, GP badging, and special Recaro seats, as well as a GP mode on the stability control, which actually increased wheel slip. This was one of the most phenomenal vehicles of its time, and they are still sought after even today, and you can actually get a fairly nice, well-equipped GP2 for about $20,000, which is pretty good money. Now, also during this time, from 2008 to 2014, Mini had a John Cooper Works Challenge purpose-built race car. It was based off the R56 built by BMW Motorsport Factory in Munich. It had a 6-speed manual, 17-inch bore bit wheels, Dunlop racing slicks, JCW body kit, adjustable wing, AP Racing ABS braking system, KW suspension, with height and camber adjustments in it, as well as it was a full coilover suspension system on this car. Full roll cage, Recaro bucket seats with 6-point harnesses, Hans devices, Sparco racing steering wheel, air jack system, and an electronic fire suppression system. The car produced 208 horsepower at 6,000 RPM with a torque spec of 193 and a 0 to 62 time of 6.1 seconds with a braking 62 to 0 of 3.1 seconds. This car was insanely quick. It was a really cool vehicle. During this whole run of cars, in 2009, they came out with a 50th anniversary edition called the WC50. It was a 50th anniversary edition of the victories of Cooper driver Jack Brabham in 1959 at the World Championship of Drivers and John Cooper in 1959 as the International Cup for F1 manufacturers. The car was inspired by Mike Cooper. It included a JCW Aero kit, JCW cross-spoke challenge wheels in black. It was conic green with pepper white roof and stripes. One of my favorite appearances on this car. I love that color spec and I wish I could get that on my own car. It also had carbon fiber scoop, rear diffuser in carbon fiber, mirror caps in carbon fiber, and a boot handle in carbon fiber. The interior trim on this vehicle was in carbon black and red, and the car's stripes had John Cooper's signature on them, or should we say Mike Cooper impersonating John Cooper's signature. Either way, it was a fantastic vehicle. Now, I'm going to let you all go so you can enjoy this, but if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like below. Don't forget to comment. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and click the little notification bell as I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. But I'm going to end it right here so you all can enjoy watching these cars on the video. And I'm going to put some music to this so you can all really enjoy it. But until next time, just remember, life is too short to drive a boring car, so drive a Mini. I'll catch you all later and enjoy the rest of the video.